the music box, box, box. It's the music box, box, box. It's the music box, 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 box. We going to the top. Music box, global. Podcast, we cooking. Memphis, Tennessee, stand up on the come up like it was juking. Come pull up, don't be looking. We on the grind, come book you a session. If this ain't already, make the first impression. Wait till you see the success. Know that this team is the best. No guns allowed, but come get you a shoe. Come get you a shirt, come make you a song. Come get you some merch. Tag the dream team bling. Step in the room, lights gleam. Let the mic sing. It was my dreams, it was likely. Yeah, we turned up in the lab. Come get you a mix. Sip you a drink or come take you some pics. Yeah. Touching different lands, 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 lands. Feeding different sands, sands, sands. It's the music box, box, box. We going to the top, top, top. Welcome to the lab, 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 lab. We turned up in the lab, lab, lab. Cooking like ribs, come good, get you a slab. Up on the stove, serve it up, heat it up, cook it up, eat it up. It's the music box. It's the music box, box, box. It's the music box, box, box. It's the music box, 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 box. We going to the top, top, top.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Box Talk TV. We gonna switch gears a little bit. Normally we interview our guests, our talent, but today we gonna talk about trending topics. So as usual, if you know, you know, it's your host Nia P.
I am Marlo the Celebrity Barber, and we have
Tatiana Ali.
Okay, let's get it. And I'm going live from my social media page. So if y'all got questions on the topics that we talk about, ask y'all questions, give y'all feedback, talk to us, we talk back. Now let's get into it. Our first trending topic, we gonna talk about this Diddy Trial. What I got on this Diddy Trial?
All right, first topic this evening, we have the Diddy Trial. Now, I have been to 2 Diddy parties.
Interesting.
I can't tell you, I won't name names of how I got into the Diddy party, because those people, you know, I'll be name dropping who was at a Diddy party. But I've been to 2 Diddy parties. Diddy throw great events, and every Diddy party is not a freak off. There are some that are corporate events. There are some that are entertainment. But he stole some of the greatest party food. I mean, there's sometimes women laying on the table with food on top of them. Very exotic parties. But every party isn't a freak off. There's people who pay thousands of dollars to be in that room with all the different celebrities, because you name them, they're there. And anybody you can think of entertainment wise, they're there. TJ, yeah. You're not getting swallowed. But man, it's interesting. When it comes to the Diddy case, I look at all they did is prove that he was freaky. Mm-hmm. I didn't hear any criminal element. I didn't hear anything that made me say is worthy of him going to jail for life. I just heard he freaky. But who in America not freaky? I watched the Diddy trial and was like, I need me a Cassie.
I think it's the sex trafficking.
Well, just the thing about a sex trafficker, if I put you in a white van and kidnap you, then I'm wrong. But if I invite you to a white van and you get in.
So you said it's the willingness.
It's the willingness. Sometimes when you enter into a financial agreement, you might not like what a person is paying you to do, but if you're willing to accept the money, you become a willing participant. So it's hard to call a person a victim that's getting paid to do those things. Like, oh, this is terrible. Give me another $1,000. Let's do it again.
Okay, but to her defense, I believe she was young. And if you think about your lifestyle when you leave, like this my money we talking about, like where am I gonna go? And then when you abuse, like he groomed her, she was abused. So I think he placed a certain amount of fear that
she was 19 when they got together.
Yeah, so it makes it a little hard to leave.
So we gonna say Cass ain't got no common sense, because I was 19. And
you a man too.
Yeah, but so are we saying women are incompetent?
But
Is that what
it's
we
some
saying?
women
But
that's
if you're thinking
naive
about
when they're that young.
if you're
though.
thinking about your career, Cassie is in the blogs. Like, where does that leave me? You in
Well, I'ma
blogs.
tell you something.
You don't know what her upcoming schedule looks like. Me leaving could interfere with my bookings. You know,
Right.
We talking about money. We talking about being
money.
abused. You talking
talking
about
about
career
money.
that's
And
involved,
that's what
and
we
then she's
Yeah.
young at the same time.
So
And
we
we
so we
talking
gonna
about
be
P. Diddy. Look at the power he got.
we
So-
gonna
In the
give
pool.
we gonna give her every excuse because he has power. I'm gonna tell you something. Oprah Winfrey got a lot of power. And if I don't want Oprah to stick a dildo in my ass, she ain't got enough money to make me do it.
Okay, so when it comes to the Diddy verdict, let's see what the people have to say.
What are your thoughts about the Diddy Trial verdict?
Well, now I wasn't following everything, but from what I've gathered, he's gotten off for damn near everything. I personally feel like this is a prime example of how people in power get away with everything. You did it. Everyone's not gonna lie on you. Not only was it prostitution, child endangerment, and who the hell else knows what else. That's just a prime example of America feeling us all over again. If you got money, you get away with anything.
I feel like he got what he deserved, but I feel like he was just a freak.
I guess if the jury of his peers found him or did not find him guilty of everything, then I guess that's just how it goes, you know.
I think money talks. Out of everything we heard, I think it just shows that money still talks. I think they had enough to convict Diddy, and especially if the feds are after him. They don't come after you if they don't have a case that they know that they're gonna win, in my opinion. So I think money talks. That has to be it.
My thoughts, I don't see why they coming down on him so hard, because there was people that did it way before him and they didn't get charged for it. He helped him out a lot more. So I feel like, when a black man trying to do something and he get a little taste of it, they want to come down hard on the black one. So,
My thoughts about the Diddy trial, I think he should stay in custody because it is too many accusations that women have of him, and I consider them true because of how he is in public anyway. And then he have just too many evidence with videos, casting videos, and what else he got? It's just too much evidence to not keep him in custody.
Well, what I think is, you should have known he was gonna get off because, you gotta think of all the stuff that he did that was positive. But also, you gotta think of, if them people didn't want to be there, they wouldn't have been there. That type deal. And I'm not mad at Baby Oil, it's just oil. But as far as Diddy, he doing his thing. He did a lot of positive things. They so focused on the negative things that they ain't focused on the positive things. Look at what he did for Biggie.
I wish they would have found him guilty of more, but with the evidence presented, you have to go with the people, what the people think, what they say. However, as far as legality goes, it's fair as long as they give him the max sentence, time served, whatever. I would love to see him. If the max is 7, give him 7 time served, or if the max is 10, give him 10 with time served. Because legally, you have to trust the justice system, and the jury said what they said. So you can't. What are we gonna say about that? If we were one of the 12, what would we say about that?
If he's been abusing his power, it's not right. He needs to be brought to justice.
Well, my thoughts. Well, I think that he is not deserving of these charges. He should not be prosecuted. Not at all.
Oh.
Me personally, I feel like they just didn't present enough factual evidence in court. They could have had him. Everybody know. The people you talking about is regular people. You got to think about who we talking about. We talking about Diddy here. You know how much, like you said, you know how much power he got.
Pull, power.
You know how much pull he got. So just I heard a couple of women
And
say
money.
that's victims themselves. They was she skipped a couple steps. She was supposed to go to the police first. As much money and power this man got, if she would have went to the police first, you think she would have got anything done?
Yes.
No.
Cause you know
No.
what
Because
happened with the video.
it can just get pushed to the side.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what happened with the hotel
He
video
paid
footage?
$100K just to get that video footage taken away. They end up getting it for the trial though,
They end up still
but you
getting
get
it.
what I'm saying? Like he got that power. So if she just would have went to
Money talk.
exactly, money talk. So I feel, me personally, I feel like she went about it the right way, just because of who she's dealing with. Yes, you need to go talk to a lawyer first. You need to see what laws and what you can get,
Right,
or
right.
whatever the case
I
may be,
agree.
because you probably not smart
Know
in that
your rights.
department. Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
So I feel like the lawyer
Legally illiterate.
I feel like the lawyer advised her to do what was best for her, and it turned out to be best for her because yes, she got money for it. No, he's not serving life for it, but he served some time.
He
for
got
it.
some
He
kind of
got
punishment.
Some type of
She got some
punishment.
kind of
You know
justice.
what I'm saying? Like we knew, everybody knew that he was not gonna go.
Is it
and
illegal to be a freak? Because that's all they told me Diddy was. Even
I mean,
he nasty.
technically,
I
if
think
you,
when we go freak off,
He nasty.
it kind of.
I don't think it's illegal to have a freak off. Somebody in Memphis having one tonight. I don't think it's illegal for two people to do something, no matter how disgusting it is to other people. I don't think it's illegal for us to be disgusting. So I don't think a person needs to serve a life sentence for having fun.
Yeah,
in
I
a
don't
disgusting
agree
way.
with the life
I don't
sentence.
agree with the life sentence either.
Yeah. How many days did she call 911?
How many? Look at that doggone. Look at the video that's in the hotel that they keep showing.
I saw that.
It's
Did she
hotel.
call 911?
Why the hotel security then?
Because
Them
they
beat
wanted the
this girl
money.
brains out,
That
stomp this girl.
listen.
They took the money.
It don't matter. Okay, so what you
the
think
security was wrong. They took the money.
What you think?
I ain't gonna lie, if I was security,
she
I would
got
take the
her
money.
emotions tied. You got to think about it. She got her emotions tied up in this. She been with this man since she was 19.
And master manipulator.
He's a master manipulator and he's a narcissist on top of that, and he has power.
What do you
That
want,
is
Cassie?
hard
Let me
to-
buy this
It
for
might
you.
be easier said than done, but that is hard to walk away from. You got to think about it. It's hard for women to walk away from these toxic relationships they in, and they man ain't even got
Ain't
half
got no
of.
money. Where does that leave Diddy? You know, when it comes to people want to work with you, industry deals, all that type
Right,
of
what
thing.
you
I'm gonna be
think?
honest with you.
But,
I think
Let me go to the next.
I think people been knowing. I ain't gonna lie to
That's
you.
the thing.
People been knowing for so long that
But the details,
no,
the things that he was doing. See, we
people knew.
knew.
people knew.
Okay.
Now we
I'm
about to
people knew.
we about to go into our next trending topic, and we talking about Tyler Perry lawsuit up against Derek Dixon. What's y'all thoughts on this?
It is-
Once again, live, y'all got questions. We will acknowledge y'all questions. Let us know. Talk to us. We talk back. What y'all got?
I just feel like my good brother Tyler Perry just needs to go on, come out and live in
Please
his
come out,
truth.
Tyler.
I ain't gonna lie.
Please live in your truth.
What's the
impressed.
difference?
I'm
We already
impressed with Tyler.
speculating.
I'm impressed because it took this long for somebody to sue him.
What are you
Yes,
scared
I
of?
mean, he
but this the crazy part though. Whatever this young fella's name, I can't
Derek
remember.
Dixon.
Derek Dixon.
He's been
He's
taken
not
down
the
by
first
Dixon.
one.
That's funny enough.
He's
to
not
me
the
right
first one though.
No, he's not.
Because
Sonny, remember Sonny?
Somebody else came out on
he
it?
Yeah,
can't,
Sonny.
but he
I
did
think that's
not
his
say
name,
a
or
name.
that's
He
what
was
I
about to say a name, but he did
Oh,
not
okay,
say a
so I
name
know the guy.
because
He didn't say, yeah.
because he got paid off.
Yeah.
So there I go again. To me, you weaken your victimhood when you accept money and say, "No, I want this in jail."
Tyler, come
Because to me,
out
it-
the
once,
closet, Tyler.
once you take the money, you just sold some booty.
Come from under
So
the
you,
closet,
you know, but
Tyler.
I do understand. Like if you done victimize me and you rich, you got at least I can. So it's a thin line because at least you can pay me if you rich. But I'm impressed Tyler ain't had a scandal in this
I
long.
feel like $260 million.
Yeah, I don't
is
so
feel
a
like
so
big
he's done
success.
well not to have a scandal besides these two.
Yeah, but
So,
I don't feel
'cause
like go
everybody
back
know what's up with
to
them.
going back to when you said
Look at
taking
this
the
one right
money
there.
is like selling booty. I don't feel like that because you got to think about it. Like if somebody assaults you right now and we go file a report or something. Like we hitting up their pockets, we taking. You get what I'm saying? We taking money from them, because they going to court about this.
If somebody victimized me and I take some money,
No, what I'm saying is if you was to go to the police and
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you.
file a statement
Okay.
and keep going to court for it, you're hitting their pockets up, right?
but if you I ain't gonna lie.
So-
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a realist. you can, once you pay me, I ain't victim no more.
That's the whole point they make. That's
We
the,
straight.
That's the whole
We
point
straight.
they making.
So,
They like,
if
either
30
you want
if
me to
30
go to
million,
the.
Cassie need to stop calling himself a victim, and if he pay him enough, you
But
can
see-
unvictim me for
but
30
see-
million. I'm unvictim.
He going back to Diddy.
Man, we straight.
He going back to Diddy, but
30 million, you my nigga.
But Cassie after she got that 30 million, they subpoenaed her to court. She left the lawsuit.
She wasn't
I
solid,
mean, the
though.
court
She wasn't
a
solid.
lot
You give me
alone.
30 million, they can't subpoena Amina. I ain't got
If
nothing.
they subpoena you, you're going.
No, I ain't.
Or you're
Not
going
for
to
30
jail,
million.
and she not going to jail.
I'm
She
going
was
to jail.
pregnant.
You give me 30
She was
million.
about to have a baby.
I
He done
ain't
went back
got
to Diddy.
nothing to say. And if I do say something, it's going to be something so good. I love Diddy. He was great. He's a wonderful man. He's a godsend. You see me 30 million, I ain't got nothing negative to say. I ain't a victim no more. I'm going to tell you what I did to him.
This man
He
right
a
here
victim. He give me
suing-
30 million.
What he suing Tyler Perry for? 250 million?
$260 million.
260 million.
Man, that ass ain't that good.
That's
I know Taylor said that ass
I
wasn't
feel
that
like-
good.
Baby, he
feel
gave
like-
him $1 million for the booty.
I feel like
That ass wasn't that good.
I feel like Derek.
Wow.
I feel like he reaching. You reaching
Yeah.
because you don't have a net worth over 400,000.
Hello.
So 260 million is a bit excessive.
He just
Like,
So he
that
gave
because
him a million.
you wanna
Because
come
Tyler
up.
Perry net worth is $1 billion. So
So-
he like,
So you saying he got 400? He only got 400. So he got $1 million for the booty, 500 a cheek, and he done spent half the ass already. And he trying to come get some more. That's what it sounds like to me. I done gave you $1 million.
and his story kind of sounds similar to Sonny's story.
So and I believe Tyler did it, but if
Tyler's a horny man.
And he said
Who
that in
not
the
a horny man?
and
He's
we
a
bring
horny
up the
man.
screenshots because they got screenshots of their messages or whatever. He
Tyler
said
slipping.
that. He said that in the text. He
You
said he was a
right.
horny man. He said he hasn't been touched in so long. And what else he said?
I mean,
He was
everybody
like,
horny man.
Right.
He was
Everybody
basically like
horny
he
man.
feel bad for whoever flirts, the next person that flirts with him because like he on it
Yeah.
basically.
Damn, that
He
ass
was
got
saying
Tyler
that to
slipping.
the dude.
That ass got Tyler
I
slipping.
feel like-
that's,
I feel like-
that's sad.
At the
I ain't-
expense of his success, you're kind of sacrificing your love life. I just feel like that's what it is because Tyler Perry, as wealthy as you are, you would think men be all
Them
over
folks
that.
ain't
But I'm
not
saying
gonna care if
something.
you
It's-
come
it's,
out. You're not gonna lose your fan
we
base. You're
already
not gonna
know,
lose your
baby.
audience. We know.
Yeah.
We
already
just
know.
want you to be honest.
Is he saying that what they did was consensual, or is he saying it wasn't consensual?
He's saying it wasn't consensual, and Tyler Perry lied to him, like basically promising him a show, promising him this, promising him that, and since he wasn't gonna go,
So
Tyler
it
Perry
sounds like
took it back.
he's just a male prostitute that didn't get the deal they agreed on. That's what that sound like.
But you know, he wanted his employees because he had a look.
Of course he
My
want employees.
role in the
If I
Oval.
pay you $1 million for that ass, you my employee.
I feel like
You got to go to work.
No,
I
before
feel like
that.
leave Tyler Perry pockets alone. Stop trying to come up. He really was just pressed because he wanted his own show.
That's all that was.
That was the gist of it. So yeah, Tyler Perry, come from up under that closet,
Please.
because we know
Everybody
your
know.
lifestyle.
We still gonna support him,
What do you
baby.
have to lose? And then he making videos like, no, I'm not homosexual.
No, he didn't
But-
say that, did he?
He
lied?
said that. He
But
said
after
that.
he
I'm
leave
suing
court,
him now.
but after he
Homosexual.
leave court, he had Beyonce concert for the third time.
Yes,
I'm
and
saying-
you-
I'm finna sue this nigga for lying.
But the thing is, with the projects that you have, you writing these scripts. Like
Right.
Tyler Perry cannot put out a project without homosexuality. in it.
This
and that's from
a
the
down low
dome-
man.
Exactly. That's from the
Yeah.
dome to your computer. That's from the dome your scripts that you're writing. And yeah,
I think Taylor.
we know them
I
by
think
their
Tyler
fruit.
has done. I will say this. I think he's done so much good that he's gonna be all right. He's done enough good to get away.
I feel that way too.
I feel like he's done enough good. We give him an ass pass.
That's fair.
Not
Okay,
as
let's
fair.
move on to
Police
this ICE situation. How y'all feeling about it?
Man, let me tell y'all. the
Y'all
truth
got
about
questions
this.
on live? Ask your questions. We'll acknowledge them. Talk to us. We talk back.
In Bartlett, a few days ago, a Mexican man was in. He's been in this country 23 years. Has a family. Never been in trouble. Never got pulled over by the police. He is here illegally, but he's been a better American than most Americans. Most of us can't say we ain't done nothing in 23 years. Ain't got pulled over. Ain't crossed the boundaries. And people saying yes, he's a criminal, but at the same time, if a person is a criminal that's a Mexican, been over here a long time, that has proven that he's actually a good American. He has a construction company, he builds things, he has a family. Why not say, look, we're gonna just make sure that you get the proper paperwork needed. Why can't we push the documents instead of? I think it would cost more money to put him on a plane, hold him at a holding facility, feed him while he's at the facility, ship him back to Mexico, find an attorney, a translator. I think we're spending more money sending him back to Mexico than it would to have an attorney say, look, let's push your paperwork forward. Here is the fine for not being an American for all those years, and push forward. On this topic, let's see what the people have to say.
What are your thoughts about the father from Bartlett that was apprehended by ICE that lived here in Memphis for 20 years, the last 20 years?
My thoughts on it, that's a good question. Well, can't say too much with recording. You know, they do kill people for saying a little too much. Hide your kids, hide your wife, y'all. That's all I got to say. Hide your kids, hide your wife, get your passports, get the fuck out of here. Because in a minute, they're going to start evicting all of us. Will you be immigrant, black, or Hispanic? They wanted to make America great again. They want to make it all white again.
I feel like they should have let him free. He didn't do anything, so yeah, he didn't deserve to be took.
Oh, okay, so they should free him?
They should free him.
Immigration, if it's done legally, you know who the people are, who become citizens. You know, because there's people from all different countries going across our border now. We have people from Iran and China and things like that who are potential enemies of the U.S. And so we don't have any idea who all these people are that came in.
Right.
You know,
Oh, okay.
over the last 4 years.
Gotcha. All right.
I only have one thought on that. That might cover a lot of the situation. White people are the OG illegals. Why aren't they taking them?
That wasn't right either. And a man to take care of his family, shouldn't no man be taken from his family because his family need him, especially right here in Memphis. So, you know, I don't agree with that. You know, I feel like they could have did it better. It should have been another way of procedure they could have went through just to up and take him away from his family. I don't agree with that, you know. Because every man need to be with his family. If he was working, taking care of his family, provide, I don't agree with that. I feel that's real messed up.
Okay.
Well, I really don't see a point in keeping him in custody since he was here legally and it's probably bothering him for no reason. I really don't have too much to say on that, but if he got here legally, then they should
So they should release him?
Yeah, they should release him.
We've been in the early stages of fascism, so this just shows us, and it should show America, that we are in the throes of fascism. This is Hitler 2.0.
Okay, so should the guy be free?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a citizen. He's committed a crime.
Yes.
And what Trump said the other day in his speech, 2 days ago, deport citizens. Where are you going to deport me to? I've never left the country. I don't have a home country to go to. So when the fuck are you going to deport me? Go ahead and deport me. This country ghetto is fun.
Controversial. This is coming from somebody external to the United States, so I've got a sort of maybe a different aspect to it.
Right.
And it seems like things are not very good at the moment from an external point of view. And there seems to be a lot of cases of this going on. Again, abuse of power. It doesn't seem right to me.
I think that is unfair. I believe everyone has a chance at the American dream and should have a chance to live a free life, regardless to their citizenship.
Leave them alone. He ain't killing nobody. He ain't definitely being
If you got any questions,
He ain't bothering nobody.
let me know. I'm gonna answer any questions that I have on my live.
Yeah, I don't have no questions either. Y'all got questions? What y'all talking about? Let's go to our next.
So if you got any questions, let me know, and we'll answer.
Okay, so this one, I felt this one was pretty interesting.
What is our next topic?
This Nelly and Ashanti, they got that new show. I don't know the name of the show, y'all. Y'all know the name of the show? Help us out.
I don't watch it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either, but it is a trending topic on social media. It was said that Nelly told Ashanti that he ain't got nothing for that baby. Until that baby started walking and talking, he ain't changed no dirty diapers. He hear the baby crying in the middle of the night, deal with it. I ain't got nothing for that baby till that baby start walking and talking. What's y'all thoughts on that?
I ain't mad at that.
But okay,
You being honest? You being honest?
I feel both parts because on Nelly defense, how old are they? And how old is his kids? He like
They grown. They kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He like, baby, I done
done
raised
that.
his kids. I
done
done did that. You wanted this baby.
It depends on who wants the baby. If
Heavy
it
on
was
you
her
wanted
idea,
that baby.
Yes, that's what
If
I'm
it was
saying.
her
But you got
idea-
to think about it. 9 times out of 10, it was her idea.
if it was her idea, hey, deal with it.
She ain't this her first child. She in her 40s. She
been-
just got married.
Nelly said until that kid can say underlay,
Yes, he like,
It's
you
you.
got this one. But at the
It's
same
so
time,
you.
as a woman, like, help me. Because
But I'm gonna give you an example of that. My situation, I got one son. I asked my son's mother for him, and we separated shortly after he was born. So I told her he has to come with me because I asked for him. So I'm not gonna put the responsibility on raising a son on you because I asked for him.
Right.
If I had a daughter, I can't teach her how to be a woman. I would ask for you to do that. But since I got a son, he has to come with me because, one, I asked for him, and there's things you can't teach him that I can.
Right.
So I think men got to be more responsible when it comes to things like that. But I don't think nothing wrong with a man stating, "Hey, if you ask for it, you got to deal with it until I'm ready."
But he just said the baby stage. So
The baby stage.
in his
Yeah.
defense,
In
he
his
like,
defense.
I ain't saying you just got to deal with the baby on your own, but this newborn stage, I'm not doing it.
So I feel like they got a lot of pushback and a lot of backlash, and I feel like us as black folk, we gotta mind our business sometimes. That's their dynamic. Everybody's situation is different. So if that's what they agreed to, he told her, he was honest.
But
I'm
tell you
sorry
something,
she
though.
did not take that literal, but I feel like she understand because when he said, I don't have nothing for that baby, she was like, yeah, I know. I think she just accepted it.
Is the baby here?
It works for him.
Is the baby here?
Yeah, and it's a little boy.
Okay, because I ain't gonna lie, my mom said she wasn't gonna keep my son. It's just like, because when she was pregnant, my son's mom, she was like, I ain't keeping no baby. Man, look, she was at the hospital before I was. So
Yeah, that's how
sometimes the kid, you say that and then you be like, I got it.
She
So he
said
might
that the
change.
baby be crying. She like, how do you sleep through that? Like, you don't wake up and he like, look,
He may change.
I ain't changing no diaper.
Nelly might change.
He's been in this field. He's been a parent. We sleep through the kids.
I feel like
drama
he
all
told
the
her
time.
that-
Kids be running through the house
But I
yelling all
will
that.
say
We'll
this.
be sleep peacefully.
I think
She's
if she do
new
a
to
concert or
this.
something and she's tired of I think he gonna do it.
Yeah, I feel
And
like
think
he's
just
stepping in.
talking.
I think he just
gonna-
talking
yeah.
too. I feel like
I think
she
he's just talking. He's just being tough, but
Yeah.
he gonna change that pamper. He gonna have some.
He's talking about when they at the house and in the middle of the night, that baby start crying. He's not waking up out his sleep to get that baby. That's what he's saying.
talking. He's saying
not-
that, and he might mean
Probably
that right
if
now.
she was working, yeah, but both
Oh,
of
but
them
if she
sleep.
not- but if she not, if
But
he
if
still
both of y'all, if both of us laying in this bed and the baby just break out crying, he's basically saying he's not getting up. You gonna have to get up and tend to that baby.
and he might
And I
mean it for the
get
most
it,
part,
so.
but I think he'll have some empathy for her because if he love a woman, he like, no, you know what, you just got up. I get, I think he will because there's things that you stand on, and there's situations that'll make you say, I wasn't really gonna do this, but I ain't gonna really put it all on.
The baby been here though. You saying
feel
he
like
will? This what they talking about. He don't. He do this.
Look, I feel like Nelly
think he'll
said
come
what he
around.
said. She agreed to it. She like, look, my biological clock is running out. I need
a
this
baby.
baby. So we just gonna take it however we get it at this
You
point.
here
So
and we married.
That part. Let's go to our next topic. So we talking about drug addiction. What y'all got on drug addiction?
This
I
the
got
thing.
my fair share of the drugs.
I'm from the hood. I done sold drugs, and I have less empathy for people that get on drugs at this point. Cause New Jack City been out 30 years. Everybody know about Pookie. So I really feel that there's something wrong with you before you accept the drug. There's something going on that would even allow you to take the drug. So let's find the root problem. Why are you so sad? Where is your lack of happiness, your lack of joy? And it go back to they took God out to school.
Oh,
Grandma, Between gospel and soul food, those
We ain't
things
got
are
big
needed
mamas
to
no
give
more.
you a level of protection. I often think they're trying to find God's joy in pill form.
That's
You're never
all
gonna
it
have
is.
that.
That's what
You're
Jesus
never gonna
told
get
the
that
girl at
happiness
that well.
in the form of a pill or
He
drug.
said, "You thirsty, baby. You thirsty. Come drink off this water, and you ain't gonna never thirst again the way you thirsted." So yeah, you just chasing these different things,
Right.
but the void that you lacking is literally Jesus. You need Jesus in your life. That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's all.
That's all it is. That's and I had my fair share of addiction. Y'all, I know we ain't attacking nobody that's any kind of drug use. We just speaking on the trending topic. So is it
But they
safe?
not
Get
attacking
laced,
nobody.
get
I
laced.
think you're damn fool.
It's our closing trending topic. We gonna close it out with this, and we gonna get up out of here. Get up out y'all way. So this topic says normalize being teachable. Even as an adult, you're not always right. This topic is so humbling to me. So humbling to me. What's y'all thoughts? I feel like I love this. It's like a level of reflection there, and it's humbling. Like I feel like we all can. We need to have the posture of little children. Like it's okay to not know stuff. Like what I know, but things that I don't know, be teachable. Learn. Be a student. It is okay.
It's a cultural problem for me.
And I feel like you look like a fool
Thinking you know everything.
that part, and you really don't.
We have a real
It's
problem
embarrassing.
with absorbing intellectual property. That means gaining thoughts that will help you. We love to be given. Like every year around this time, I'm probably the biggest barber asshole on this because I don't believe in back to school haircuts, free back to school haircuts. I think every parent that need a back to school haircut, with the exception of people who have fires or injury or lost their job close to that time. I think everybody who need a back to school haircut need to shit smacked out of their ass.
So have you ever had a moment to where you felt the need to be teachable?
Man, every day.
Give us
Every
one.
day.
Drop one up on us.
Man, my son teach me how to be a better man because when he tell me things that he need, I have a responsibility to go get it. So I have to learn how to respond to the things that he needs, that he deserves. So I have to get up and go get it. When I leave my house, I got to come back with a biscuit. I don't need to come home till I got a biscuit. My son deserves a biscuit. So when I leave my house, I got to come back with a biscuit. So I got to figure out, I got to be nice to people that I don't want to be nice to sometimes. And some people say, man, I won't kiss nobody's ass. Shit, I put hickers on your ass to get my son a biscuit. I will put a hickey on your ass, get my son a biscuit. I'm not one of them people that got so much pride. I'm not one of the people that got so much pride. I won't kiss nobody's shit with left cheek or right cheek. My son need a biscuit.
I know that
So
right.
I'm one of those people that sometimes situations will humble you and give you some humility. Cause I'm arrogant, I'm strong and cocky in certain situations. But sometimes I had to get in my car and cry because I can't figure it out. But my son deserves for me too, so I gotta figure it out. I don't have an option not to come home with this biscuit. I don't have an option not to come home with it. So when your kid need a free haircut, you telling me you're not willing to do what it takes, and you really pretending to be broke, because some of them got money, but you don't want to spend it on this child that didn't ask to be in this world. Yes, let me slap the fuck out you, because you're not willing to do what needs to be for this son, but you smell like weed. So you willing to buy drugs, but not buy what he needs for him to feel like a man.
I feel like you said, like you a fool if you think you just know everything. Like every single day you gonna learn something new.
Absolutely.
It's no way you going, if you do go about the day and don't learn something, you just a sloth. Basically, because you ain't doing nothing, you ain't applying yourself. This just my put on it. Like every
Really?
day you supposed to be learning something
And I
from
feel like
somebody, whether they
learn
older
from
or younger
anybody.
than you.
You can learn from anybody, whether it's what to do or what not to do. You can learn from a baby, literally, but it take a level of humility to be teachable, you
Right.
know. And I feel like some of the best teachers because they're great students. That's why they can come forth like that. But I feel like, be teachable, y'all. We don't be knowing everything.
I'm gonna tell you a real problem is that when men date women,
And we about to wrap it up after this
we
too.
feel like we can't learn from a woman because she's a woman, and we gotta stop doing that.
It
Yes.
take a
You
level
got to stop
of
doing
humility.
that.
You got to kill that pride.
But if y'all knew the life we live, men learn from us every single day.
Absolutely.
Me?
Absolutely. Well, y'all got it. That's the Box Talk TV on trending topics. Y'all comment in. What did y'all think about this? And if y'all got trending topics that y'all interested in us discussing, we gonna try to show up every Thursday here on Box Talk TV. And we out.